All right, welcome back, everyone. So, this might come as a shocker. I think it's been over like 2 months when I started my AI automation journey. I think probably 3, 4 months now um, since I first posted my first video as well. And suddenly, I'm here with this video why I quit my AI automation journey. So, I'm just gonna talk a bit about why, what were the main reasons which has led me to take this decision, and what am I planning next. In fact, what I have already started doing instead. So, going on to my first point, I just wanted to talk a bit about why did I actually first start jump, or like why did I first jump into the AI automation journey. I think it looked really exciting when you see all these people in YouTube creating their 100 steps N10 or make.com um, automations, where then they're doing really cool stuff, just from the click of a button. They're creating LinkedIn posts, um, YouTube transcripts, Facebook videos, or even Facebook posts, Instagram posts, all those kind of stuff. It looked like you could automate everything in your business. I genuinely felt that, and like I mentioned, everyone online was talking about it, or at least the people I was looking for in YouTube. I honestly believed it could save like a substantial amount of time for small businesses. Like I thought, I could automate all their admin chaos basically, and I like the idea of connecting tools. So because me inherently, I like understanding all the new tools, and it felt like okay, I can just connect all of them. I can make them talk to each other without coding at all. So that's the main reason I jumped into AI automation, especially in the no code slash low code journey. And that's when I hit the reality check after like I think 2 months into the AI automation journey. So first one was the few local businesses that I actually started to reach out. They didn't understand what was AI automation like at all. It took a real effort from my side to first educate them on what AI automation is, how beneficial it is to them. And I found it really hard for myself to kind of explain what the actual results or outcome it would be and how beneficial it would be, other than just saying you'll save a couple of hours here, save a couple of hours there. And it was really hard to show the value unless you kind of really educated them like why it's beneficial for them. And because every businesses use their own different tools, if at all, I had to learn new software each time, which isn't a problem, but it isn't a problem if you're doing something as like a personal passion project. It was, but if you want to scale your business, it isn't a reliable method, I feel, to always learn new software and patch them up based on whatever the client's requirements are. At least I felt that it wasn't scalable for me to do that. Obviously there's tons of people who have successfully done it, and it just felt kind of like a too advanced for many small businesses. um, because I felt like even before doing AI automation for them, they should first sort out their basic digital operations, like just have a proper digital workspace before I automate those stuff for them. So I think it felt like I was probably jumping a few steps and then trying to sell something far too advanced for small businesses especially. That's what who I was targeting. And then in the 2 month pause, you know obviously you might have seen that I took like a 2 month pause before releasing my previous video. The previous video was, I just did not post it. I had it recorded 2 months before, but the reason was, I just didn't feel confident selling the AI automation offer, at least to the small businesses. I still believe that automation was necessary. I still believe it is necessary. Forget about the AI part of the automation. But automation, even the basic automation, I feel is very necessary. It can actually help uh, kind of reduce so much of chaos in your business, and it can help streamline your operations. But I felt for me to start the AI automation business as my first business, I didn't feel confident in that. And and one fine day, I was just scrolling YouTube, kind of on the edge about, if I should continue doing AI automation or not. And then I suddenly found a video, Go High Level. um, I think the person whose video I saw first was Jasper, and it really made sense to me because it felt like, basically Go High Level is it's a all-in-one platform for agencies, and it has stuff like website builders, CRM, your digital forms, your email marketing, SMS automations, appointment booking, lead tracking, email campaigns, voicemail drops, payment integration. Like you can see in this image, like it literally has so much of features. Like you can run your business just from Go High Level, and you would need nothing else. Like for a lot of the business, and it had its own automations as well. And but because all the stuff was already included natively to Go High Level, it didn't mean that you always had to learn new stuff because it was already there. And it had one other thing which was really interesting, that you could literally create unlimited client sub accounts. For the first time, I saw a simple offer that I could actually sell. It was a smart website. So every business understands a website. It is not concrete, or sorry, it is concrete, and it's not an abstract thing to them. You can easily show value, like, there you go, I made a website for you. And it's easier to deliver because that's like the first step towards any business or any startup who are trying to kickstart their journey into entrepreneurship. They would like a website, and this fits perfectly inside GHL. And now you all might think, there's so many website developers, it's so saturated, but it's actually not. I think there was a statistic that at least 30% of businesses, don't quote me on it, but it was around 30 or 40ish, don't have a website till date. So that's like, I think it's probably millions and millions of businesses that there are potential that you can sell it to. So even though it seems like, it's probably normal for every business to have a website now, it's oversaturated, it's actually not. And I kind of anecdotally checked this as well. I was checking like pet groomers near my area, and I found like at least 10 businesses didn't have a website in like 10 minutes. So it at least made sense to me. Okay, there is scope. And s- creating websites was something which I enjoyed myself as well, because okay, this is something I'm guilty about. I always find the new shiny object. I think, oh, let me start a business on that, let me start a business on that. And the things I get excited about is, oh, let me create a website for this business. And one fine day when this Go High Level video came into play, I was like, why not just sell websites? If I look forward to creating websites for every new businesses that I have an idea for, even though that's not a good habit, I was like, maybe that is something which I am more interested in. And like I mentioned, what I kept seeing in local businesses, like even if the businesses who did have their own websites, they didn't have a proper website. Like they didn't have any options to book appointments, to take online payments, um, and there was so much more that the businesses could offer to people. But because of their very static website, very outdated, archaic website, I think people couldn't see the value of what those local businesses could actually provide to them. And many still rely on like WhatsApp. Like if you want to book something, just WhatsApp them. And I just felt that was such a waste of time, and the businesses could be doing so much more if they just left all this work for their smart websites to tackle. and a lot of the websites still are not mobile friendly. Like, I'm sure you all have noticed that as well. Like, there's so many websites which are still showing the desktop version of the site when you open it on your phone, and everything now is mobile first, you know. And just to touch a bit more about what a smart website in GHL can actually do, I think this is where it becomes not an ordinary website that you're just selling or people just sell normally. It is a website on steroids. You know, you literally can create a website in GHL natively with its own booking systems, with its own online payment integrations. You can have your own CRM system there where you can do all the lead capturing. You know, you can do your deals pipeline, your follow-ups, your email marketings, your SMS automations. You can do your review requests, chat widgets, and it also has all kind of automations behind it. So all the stuff that I was learning for make.com and NATL, you could actually do it much more natively within GHL as well. And it also has such a huge AI element to GHL as well. This is something you might be interested, you might not be as well, but it has some stuff like you can actually create your own AI voice assistants by using GHL, your own AI chatbots, your own AI employee. Like the stuff that I was thinking, okay, this is gonna be so hard to learn if I use make.com or anything. I don't know if it actually is or not. But then GHL suddenly offers it all natively as well. So it makes my life so easier as well. Like, obviously I'm starting out with smart websites, but you always have the option of, you know, upselling businesses or trying to understand, okay, your businesses, some of the businesses who you sell smart website, they might come to you as well, like, hey, I've seen people use these AI chatbots, your AI voice assistant, can I get them too? And then you're like, sure. You know, GHL can provide them these things to them natively. It's much more easier for me to deliver as well, and it's much easier for me to sell it to people who have already sold it to, for like who the people who have already sold smart websites. It would be much easier for them to trust me as well. Okay, now I can sell them more advanced stuff. They'll trust me more, I'll be more confident to sell them more as well. So it's like a two-way win-win situation. And why this direction feels right is because, like I mentioned, AI automation felt hard to explain for me, or it was hard for me to educate them very quickly. And selling a website feels much more clear. Like, they know what they're getting, I know what I'm selling, if that makes sense, you know. And I can deliver it. I feel like I can deliver it because, you know, I've made websites for myself, for some of my friends, and I believe I can still use automations inside GHL whenever it does make sense. And because GHL has its own native automations as well, it has all-in-one tool suite. I feel like whenever it does make sense, like I can understand, okay, this client will definitely benefit from some kind of automation. Like, this client might benefit from email follow-ups automations or email marketing follow-ups. I would sell to them. But where it doesn't make sense, then I would just sell a smart website with maybe contact forms and booking systems. And, you know, I'm not leaving AI automation completely. You know, I went a step too far ahead. I'm sure still some people might start AI automations as their first business, and they might kind of sell it to many people with flying colors. But I don't think I am that kind of person. I feel like I have to take it step by step, and I actually like building websites. So I think it is the correct direction for me. And when it makes sense, I will sell people the AI automations. I will sell AI capabilities like AI chatbot, AI voice agents, AI employees. And I can, like I mentioned, I can always add these features later once I've sold my clients smart websites. I just want to get the foundation for every business is right, and that is a website. I think that is the first foundational thing that you can do, especially if you need that online presence, which I feel like everyone does at the current um, environment. So what am I building now? So I'll be selling simple to advanced GHL website packages. I'll share what those are in my next video. I think that's what I'll try to do next time. Just showcase what I'm actually offering, and using built-in automations. I love integrating booking systems with GHL. Its native booking systems, integrating it with its CRM, and just helping businesses reach their audience, like creating them like a really good, robust, and intelligent website for them. And obviously I'll be sharing my journey along the way. Like, so what will my content look like right now? So if you want to learn more about Go High Level, because Go High Level has so many features, like it has everything you would want, and that can be daunting as well. So I don't think there's enough videos, at least technical videos, about how all the different features of Go High Level works. And I think I would like to show how it works in my own way, show it how it can be used in my own way, because I think there's a lot more to explore in Go High Level and a lot more to share that knowledge to. And I'll show how I'm going to be currently building a web design agency. It's less a traditional web design agency, more like a digital workspace transformation agency, focusing on the smart websites and later upscaling or optimizing businesses' digital workspace. So I'll show how to build and sell GHL smart websites. I'm already in the process of selling GHL websites. I'll share a few tips and tricks which is currently working for me in getting leads, because I think getting leads is the main make or break situation whenever I start a business. So I think I've already progressed in Go High Level so much, and I think I'm so interested, and I'm so much more motivated to keep on going in this journey versus how much I was in AI automation. And I think overall just showcase or document my own agency growth, any wins, any mistakes, any lessons. So yeah, that was it from my side. I know it was a bit of a surprise, and I know many people might be like, I haven't tried AI automation enough, and that is true. I haven't given it the effort it needs to. I'm not saying AI automation doesn't work, not at all. I just think it is not the correct way for me to go forward in my business journey. So that is why I'm taking my step towards Go High Level, and I hope I continue on this journey. Thank you.